Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I am in my Senshi, we can call it the Sushi, and Tier 9 match, Nomonhan, and this is going to be Nomonhan 101. I used to think this field was the most important, but really I've come to realize that the 4-line ridgeline is actually the most important piece of this map in my opinion. If you start in the south, you got snipers over here, they can cover you if you're on the 4-line ridge, and then if you're on the other side, you're on the 4-line ridge. But essentially these tanks over here in this area are going to be able to shoot for you. If you go down to this section, I just feel like your gun is out of the game for way too long, and you'll see that as my team dictates the north field here, and we win the 4-line, and their team does a good job of falling back and supporting the 4-line. But our team just condenses all its fire there. Now you can see the tank in C1. Now when I come up to this ridgeline, I usually spot to the left of this rock, and I don't really go past it. But my scouts are making good scouting runs, so I feel like they're going to get vision ahead of me if there's any scouts out there. And sure enough, there's a 1375. Totally whiffed that first shot. I'm just trying to anticipate where this guy's gonna go. So right as I am trying to lead him, he turns to the right and goes behind that rock, and then I don't know if he runs into something or he just decides to park there, but I finally hit him there. And then this is one thing you should never do. They're E75. I don't know if he's mad at the scout or what, but I don't care how many tanks you have up there. If you're gonna push out into this field, you need to do it early, and you need to be in a fast tank, and you need to hope that your whole team behind you is going to fire for you. But you can see what happens is the guys down there are spotted, so the chances of them pulling out from behind their rocks to get shots for you is slim to none. So even if you get up into the rocks into like C2 or you get on the 1 line, it can be a really good position, but chances are your teammates are not going to support you from that northern position like A3, A4. It doesn't happen. So what you want to do when you're there and they have a good, like we have a good scout in B3. So if I was on the red team, I'd start making my way south down the 4-line ridge and starting to spread across that. If you can do that, then your team can support you from behind you. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a T-54 on our team that pretty much drove right through the middle and is now on their base, and that really threw their team through a loop, and I think was a main factor of why we're going to win this, because even though they did send a lot of tanks down to this field, they just weren't able to put all their focus forward. Now, an argument to that is they don't really move from that A4 position. You can see that they stay stagnant in the A4 position for pretty much like the whole game, and now they start to trickle down the 4-line, but I honestly feel like those heavy tanks were already positioned there and they weren't really doing much. Just that the T-54 started to move across the A-line and spotted them sitting on the ridge line doing nothing. That's my thoughts. I don't know if that's 100% correct, but alright, so I'm going to work the 4-line and I'm going to head north on it. I have a lot of tanks up in A3, so if anything tries to all-in me, those guys should be able to just turn around and pop them. Got a full health motion here. Probably going to be able to farm. Guys, I love my Sushi. My Sushi is one of my favorite premium tanks. And it has preferential matchmaking. It makes a buttload of silver just because the shells are so inexpensive, and I like sniping medium tanks, so this kind of is like a, I would say sniping medium. It's got good vision-camo, it's got high DPM. Come over, try to get a shot into that party, but my scout shuts him down. Gonna ram this sharpshooter. I believe my crew has a ramming skill here. This is my STB1 crew. And this already looks like a beatdown, but that's what happens when you run Nomonhan correctly, right? So you can see that they've sent a couple tanks through the city, and they're now in the G line, heading up the 1, 2, 3 line area. And our team is just able to turn around on the ridge and dispatch those heavy tanks because they're in the low ground. Alright, so we're gonna come over the hill, we're gonna get a nice shot into that IS-3. He also gets a shot into us. So he tries to use a dead tank to cover up his front plates, and go ahead buddy, that's fine. I'm gonna use it to advance on you, and then I'm gonna get to your side. And you're gonna focus my buddy. I'm gonna track you there so you can't turn your turret, and you're just gonna accept your fate here. Alright, so wonder where those two mediums ran. It's the CDC and the Leopard if you're paying attention. Alright guys, it's been a while since I gave away a tank, and I think I'm not on pace to get rid of all my codes by the certain date that I was given. So probably give away a couple more tanks, do hopefully a fun drawing, maybe not. I might be on a little time constriction this week, but I'll try to do something fun with the kids and get them involved again. What should we do? You know what? Just put your favorite premium tank in the comments. Please like, share the video. That'll help. I say it'll help, but really, if you just put your favorite premium tank down, I'm going to put you in the drawing, so it's not actually going to help your odds. But it'll help the channel, so appreciate the support. CDC tracks me. I still have a kit, so I'm going to be able to fix it after I kill him. And then we are going to push on to hopefully find this Leopard sitting in the corner of the map, cowering. And no, he is actually in K6, so he's tried to make his way through the city for some strange reason. I don't know. There's no RD to kill. Maybe he just wants to try to get as much damage as he can. But I feel like he would have done better just to stick with the CDC, and maybe they make a play to at least just work with each other to get a little bit more damage. Not that I think they would have been able to win the game, but definitely stand a little better chance. And he's tipped over somehow. That's great. One thing I hate about this city is just the destructible versus indestructible buildings. You can't tell the difference. Alright, let's get to endgame stats. Ace tanker in the Swoosh. It's not that hard to ace this thing, but you can see I made 169,000 without premium. With premium, I would have made 210,000. I did have a ×2 silver boost, so you got to take that into account. If I take top dog, I actually do the most damage in the game, and that's really all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to comment below on your favorite premium tank to win a free tank. That's all I got for you. See you in the next one.